Peace. I wanted to address a few points this beautiful, beautiful day. So, one of my favorite Tupac quotes, and Pac is my favorite rapper, period, of all time. I loved his music and I loved him as a person, his persona. And one of my favorite Tupac quotes was, he said something to the effect of, it may not be me, right, who ends up doing what needs to get done, but the words that I use may go out and inspire somebody to do it, right? So it's like, I'm aware that, as far as my social media presence, my YouTube, my Instagram, I'm not super duper popular. I don't have a ton of subscribers. I don't have a ton of views and things like that. But I would be very comfortable with being the motivator of the motivators, the inspirer of the inspirers, the influencer of the influencers, the mastermind of the, thought provokers. And for me, I'm totally fine with that. Recently, I even told, an influencer, I said, it's fine if you take my creative content, because the objective is not for me to say, oh, I was the originator of this. That's ego-based to say, oh, it's me, it came from me, it came from me. Certain things did come from me through prayer, through meditation. A lot of times when I'm in the water, I get a lot of ideas that just pop up in my mind. But this is not ego-driven. As a humanitarian, as a person who wants to see the world evolve in a certain direction, that's the objective. So it doesn't matter if I was the source of it. I'm just doing my part. If there's somebody who has a larger platform than me and is doing the work, right, and is here for the right reasons, I don't mind. We've gotten too caught up in ego and not caught up in actually doing the work. And I say, as long as I'm good, as long as my family is good, that's part of what my obligation is, to inspire the inspirers. You know what I'm saying? As long as people continuously get inspired. Another point that I wanted to make this morning was this idea of, gender equality, gender neutrality. And I've made this point before, but I want to reemphasize the fact that men and women are different. We are different human beings. We have different internal organs. There are things that we are more predisposed to as women, as far as in every category, health-wise and things like that. We obviously have ovaries. We can carry children. When we are carrying children, our breasts fill up with milk. We are different. We think generally a little bit different from men. And because we live in an environment and an atmosphere that has been male-driven, our differences have been disrespected. Our differences have been devalued. Our differences have been exploited. And I want to re-emphasize this point that I've made formerly. It's not a matter of, because to me, there's no objection with gender equality. We are equal. Men and women are equal. And I will always tell women to respect men that we share this planet with. We are partners. We are equal, but we are different. So I think that as women, if we are attempting to mimic men, to some degree, we're giving our divine feminine power away, because that's not the objective. The objective is to rise to what you're here to do, to embrace who you are and your uniqueness and what you bring to the table. We aren't here to be men's competitors. We're here to be co-creators, collaborators, partners with our male counterparts. We're not here to disrespect men. We're not here to disrespect what they bring to the table. Our rise does not have to mean their dissension. We should be growing together in union. And we have to take that with us, because as mothers, we are mothers of male children as well. And even if you're a mother who only has girls, we want to raise men, because you don't want your girl to be out there and be like, man, there's no decent men for me to marry. There's no decent men for me to procreate with. So we are helping to contribute to a healthy society collectively, a cohesive society collectively. And it's imperative as women that we understand that men are not our nemesis. They're not our adversaries. And take that with you. Inspire the inspirers. Motivate the motivators. You don't know who's listening to your words, even if it's just one person. You don't know who could benefit from something that you have to say. So no, I'm not going to stop, despite my popularity or lack thereof. Anyways, peace.